Guys, welcome to the O7 Academy. Welcome to our first project. Well, today we'll be making a simple personal website about yourself. So before we start, we have to show you what you have to be making before we go on. So this is it. We'll be making something like this. Well, not as this. As time goes on, we'll make it at the same way it is here, but for now we want to make it simple so all of us can learn how to use the tags for making a simple website. So basically, let's head on to the our editor so we can start. Now I already have a file here, so we'll create a new one. Come here, call it the O7 Academy. Now what we are creating here is a folder, not a file. It's actually a folder. So you press OK. Now this is the folder we just created here. Now we'll create a new file, and here we are creating an HTML file. I guess we all know what an HTML file is. If you don't know, just go to our YouTube channel and watch our introduction to HTML. Now we'll call this my personal blog .html. Okay, as you can see, this is it. Now this is how our coding environment will look like. I guess we are familiar with that already from our last video. Now as you can see, this doc type HTML is not actually a tag. It's important when coding, because it tells the browser that we are using you are actually coding with HTML5, which is what modern browser use. So it's actually important in putting it in your website. Not actually a tag than the other tags that we have. HTML tags here, head tags, body tags, and the rest. So that's all about this doc type HTML that you're seeing. It's not actually a tag. It's just something to tell the browser that, look, this web page is based on HTML5. So that's it. Now as you can see, the HTML logo here is actually a 5 that is in it. So basically that's just it. Now okay, we come up. Now let's start. I'm going to create a new head, a title, like a title. No, not a title though, but and here you see what I'm talking about. Because actually the title is actually, let's first create a title. The title is what you use in searching for your website. Let's call this title O7. O7 Academy .com. So basically that's it. Now we'll come here, we'll create, before the body tag, the body will be the content. Now we'll create a header, which is our h tag, h1. Let's call it h1. Then let's call it the O7 Academy. Now basically this is it. So for us to check how it look like in our web page, now this is a preview of how to look like in our browser. Now look here, this is the title. This is what we used to search it if it was online, which is not actually online. We're just testing it. Now this is it. So when we want to add some body to it, something to it, so we'll start with a p tag for a paragraph. So let me type something. So I have some words here. Let's come here. Now this is it. Just come over here. As you can see, this is it. This is the what we just inserted. Now we want to insert an image. That is before the p tag. So we come here in the body, still inside this body tag, everything must be in the head body. Even your h tag can also be in the body, but I like leaving mine outside. So we come here, just type img to be easy for you to type img. Then you see ing snippet, tap on it. Then for source, for us to have an image here, we come over here, come here, import files. Okay, let's use this one. Now come here, copy path, come here in this source, in the parenthesis guarding the source, then put it, then remove this alt. It's actually not important yet. As we go on, we'll see the importance of it. So then we'll come to our so basically you can see our logo is here, but it's big, so we want to adjust the size. Go back. Now here we have just started our width and our height. So I'm sorry for not putting it, but you just have to type width, then you insert it. Then let's see how it look like in the preview. As you can see, there's a reduction, it's reduced. So we come back and we adjust it. We just come over here. The width is small, so come over here. Let this be 100 pixel. 100 pixel. Look at our preview. So let's increase the height also and the width. So let's come here. I'll see I want the height to be 90 pixel. Then here will be 400 pixel. Now let's see how it looks like. Okay, let's reduce the width a little and increase the height. So come back, the width, let's reduce it to 320 pixel. Then this will be 120 pixel. Okay, I guess this is good. Okay, now we may want to add a link to, let me see, a website link. We can come here, create another p tag. Since this is the right up, we can create another p tag, or we can let's create a span tag. Span. You may not come through this long process and write. You may just type span and click on the snippet. That would be much better. Then let me see, our link will be www website www website, open a tag snippet. Then we'll have, let's leave this hashtag here. This is actually the actual link, but this is just, let me say something like www the 07 academy.com. So basically that's it. So when we come here, we'll be having something like this. Like I can see, it look like an actual this thing. It look like an actual link. When you press it, actually, if it was to be a real website and we put a link there, it will link us somewhere. But this is just a preview. Actually, it's not actually really online. So this is it. Someone will be wondering, I want to put my image at the center or the heading at the center. We'll come over here. Come over here, image, center. I would have liked to try the trick here, but it's HTML5 and it's not supported here. So I guess I'll teach you that how to centralize things on web page. I'm going to teach you when we go to CSS. I'm going to try here, but it does not work here. Actually, it worked on Notepad++, and I think there was actually a phone mobile software I used a time ago. It actually worked, but it does not work on most of them, and I guess it does not work here. So basically, we have the H. I've taught you about the H tag. As you can see, the heading tag is the heading of your. This is what the person will first see, and your image tag and your P tag, and also span. Span is used to attach an extra something over here. So basically, this is it. You can add a lot of things, your number, your address, a lot of things here. And also, one good thing about this is that you can actually view this on desktop mode. Come here, desktop mode, to see how it look like in the computer. You have something like this. Yeah. And someone will say, if this is in a computer, it's actually it's wild, and I want it to be compiled together. How do I do this? Well, don't worry, I'll be taking you all that in CSS, because actually using an HTML style is actually way stressful, so CSS will help. Now, for today's, I've just shown you how to do it, so please, everyone should practice this. So this is it. I've done it. So basically, a simple website. Simple. Let's check the image we did, if there's anything we could add to it. Well, we have a name, we have picture in our own, but but here it's actually placed in a specific position, which I'll be taking you on CSS. It's actually easier using CSS, and a lot here. But the basic thing is that you know how to use. Look at, you can see over here, this is an A tag. That's the link. So it's all over here. So all of these. So basically that's all. So thank you once again for joining the O7 Academy, and please practice this to be good. You can also go online to check on simple personal websites, and you can actually, or you just make your own. And if you do, you can screenshot it and show me, or I can screenshot this and send it to you. So basically that's it. Thank you for your time.